Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, hair is out and all of that good stuff because we are going to be tackling this today. I am by far the laziest person when it comes to hair. So I go to Pinterest a lot to try and get ideas and things like that. But honestly, my hair is either out, half up, half down, or in a bun. So I'm like, you know what? Let's look up some hairstyles that are pretty easy to recreate, celebrity inspired, that look nice, look chic, put together, but that don't take that long to do. So today I'm kind of gonna call this, or we'll go with like a back to school, back to college, back to work, 5 hairstyle mini tutorial of like just doing these hairstyles, seeing how they look, and hopefully giving you some inspo for all those lazy girls out there just like me to still do your hair without having to take like 17 hours doing so. So if you would like to see the hairstyles that we come up with together, well then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. So hairstyle number 1 is going to be a recreation of Miss Ariana Grande's signature look. I'll probably like pop a picture of the hairstyle that I'm referring to. And this is honestly one of the hairstyles that I've been doing a lot lately. And it really does just like make the look so much better, right? And it's so simple. It's honestly just gonna be half up, half down, and just leaving a little piece of hair to the side. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is really just kind of like part the hair right here, because we are gonna do a side part. And I would say I think I'm on like day 3, so my hair is a little like on the oily, dirtier side, which is good because it'll hold its form a little more. I was debating doing this hairstyle like with freshly washed hair or not, but I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. We're about to do 5 different hairstyles and I'm gonna be putting a little bit of like gel and things. So I purposefully left it for a day 3, day 4 so that I can show it to you guys. So anyways, the first thing that I'm doing is just parting out this hair, this section, because this is what we're gonna keep out. And the rest now we're just going to take half of the hair. So I like to start just right here in this section, and I'll do this with my fingers. You can do it with your comb if that is what you want to do, and just collect pretty much half of your hair, roughly just putting it up like this. Then I will just take that same comb that I was using earlier to be able to part, and we're just gonna kind of just make sure that everything is just seamlessly and nicely pointed up together. So I'm just gonna do that and just collecting it. And one of the things that I love about this hairstyle the most is just getting the hair out of my face. That is my biggest complaint. And you'll see, I think actually with all the hairstyles that I'm gonna be doing today, they all have like the hair pretty much out of the face because that is just like my go-to. So we have it all set here. Everything looks pretty nice and seamless. I just wanna make sure that we don't have any bumps or anything like that. So that's really what the comb is great for. And then I'm just gonna take a hair tie. I have this one right here specifically. You can use whichever you want. And I'm just gonna secure this up here. My hair is a little already like wavy and curly because I sleep with it in a bun, just so that way I have like heatless curls. I try not to retouch my hair with the iron or anything once I do it that first time around. So for the most part, it has already that nice shape. So we already have half of it up. We have it secured down here with that. I'll have this like this. And then with this section, we're now just going to kind of comb it forward because we are going to push it towards the front of our face so that it kind of just falls nicely behind the ear. And as you can see, this literally has just been 2 steps so far, and it literally looks like the hairstyle is already all complete. And so I'm just pushing that behind the ear. I typically like to just bring out a little bit of the hair, you know, just so that we don't look bald or anything like that. And then I would say literally pretty much the entire hairstyle is all done here. What I like to just go in is with this toothbrush that I have specifically for my hair. I'll take a little bit of a gel. This one is the Palmer Cocoa Butter Formula, Cocoa Butter and Biotin Styling Nectar gel. I've been using this one lately just because I like that it doesn't leave any like of that dry white mark when it dries up. So I'll just go, you know, lay down the baby hairs. That's so crucial. My sister literally, if there's one thing I've learned from her, is always lay down the baby hair. So I'm always sure to do that. And it really just helps so much in defining the hair and making it look from messy to just like, wow, this girl actually took her time to do her hair. So this is what the hairstyle looks like. And literally, guys, that was like not even 2 minutes. And it literally completely transforms the look. It looks like I took so much time to put this hairstyle together, and surprise, I didn't. If you want to take it one step further, like if you have another minute to spare, another thing that you could do is just take a portion of that hair that you already collected, and we can just kind of like wrap it around the hair. Honestly, this scrunchie might not have been the best to do this step with, so if you're gonna do it, just pick something that's a little thinner. But the whole idea is just to be able to cover up your hair tie with like your hair, so it looks nice and it looks like it's just, you know, your hair being used to be able to hold that up together. You take a bobby pin and, you know, pin that down, and voila, you have this hairstyle, and I love it. Honestly, it has been one of my go-tos. I literally do this all the time, especially once like the hair is starting to go like day 3, day 4. This is such a great way to be able to put the like oilier hairs and things like that away, but still not necessarily have my hair always in a bun. So this is hairstyle number 1, inspired by Ariana Grande. So that is that. Now let's move on to the next one. With the next hairstyle, we are going to be going for the Bella Hadid high ponytail, and it's kind of very similar to this Ariana Grande look just because it has that front hair kind of swoop to the side. So I am just gonna keep this portion in the front, and what we're gonna do now is, instead of just holding half of the hair, we're going to pull the entire hair up, and we're gonna do a really high ponytail. And this one is great if you're trying to just get all your hair out of your face. I think the most important part is going to be just making sure that there's no lumps. So don't be afraid to take that brush and really just make sure that everything is nicely combed out so that your hair looks nice and put together. So that's what I'm just gonna do right now. Excuse the craziness. So I'm just making sure it's super duper high. And I'm just gonna roll this up just so I can actually see the other side. And one thing that I noticed a lot of celebrities and like off models like to wear, and it really also just makes such a difference in making you look put together, is just using like these massive scrunchies. So I'm gonna just use that one with this look right here, to just be able to, you know, you can play around with that. It can be the same color as like your outfit, and it can be an accessory that'll be like super duper fun to play with. So I'm just really bringing that pony nice and high up, and we're gonna make sure that that is secure and tight so that we are not moving around. And like I said, my hair is already kind of just like curly. Well, not necessarily curly. My hair is already pretty much like in this nice blowout phase because I do sleep with it in a bun. So if your hair is like naturally straight or anything like that, you can always just go in with a curling iron and like curl it a little bit to be able to add some like texture to it or anything like that. So that is literally step number 1, just making that super duper high pony and making sure that the hair is nice and put up together and that everything is super sleek. Because I put that gel from the previous hairstyle, that hair is already like nice and sleek down. And then the same thing, very similar to the Ariana Grande hairstyle that we did, we're just gonna make sure that we comb this nicely to the side because we are going to kind of just like pin her behind the ear. And then some people leave it out like that. I don't like it when the ponytail is up because I want it like completely out of my face and I don't want it just like hanging behind the ear. So I am going to pin it down with a bobby pin. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have it nice and secure, and we can always go back and like fix it, but I am just gonna pin her up right here. I just do 2 to make sure that to hold my hair because I have very thick hair. So my hair, that like whole little one bobby pin, let's hold it down, it's not gonna do it. One bobby pin is not gonna do it. So we have this pinned up here, and then now we're just gonna bring this down a little more because it does kind of just like swoop down on the face very nicely like this. And then we'll take some more of that gel to make sure that all of this is nicely placed down and that it all looks very nice and secure. I just moved this, so now I have to redo this part again, but just want to make sure that it definitely looks the best. Onto my toothbrush. Honestly, the toothbrush is like one of my bestest friends when it comes to these hairs up front because they need some major guidance. I feel like these are my drier hairs, obviously for the purpose of it always being the one to get the most heat, I guess it would be. Like, honestly, I think that's the only way that I can explain or even like try and understand why. But that hair in the front tends to be the driest, so it typically is the one that needs the most like styling product. I try to keep like hydrating things on it so that, you know, we're doing double the effect. We're styling it and like placing it where we want it, but we're also hydrating. So this, my friends, is hairstyle number 2, and it was literally a 2-step procedure. So I absolutely love this. Again, your hair looks snatched, your hairstyle looks so nice and put together, and honestly, once your hair is like straightened or blown out, it is so easy to do. So this is another one for those lazy girls out there, aka me, who want to style their hair and don't know what to do. This one is such a cute one, and honestly, like, up to you. You can put extensions, make your ponytail even longer. Like, I feel like there's so much you could do with it, but this is overall the concept, and I love it. Like, I kind of don't want to take this off and do another hairstyle. But let's move on to what comes next. So the next style is going to be one that we will be recreating and kind of just putting together, and it is coming from Miss Hailey Bieber. I love her fashion style. I love her hairstyle. I know she has a team that obviously like helps her look as amazing as she always does, but they do such a great job. So this is going to be the hairstyle that we're going to be recreating, and that's sort of just like having your hair out, but just being able to collect a good portion of your hair with a nice little braid. I've seen people recreating it, and some people it looks nice, and some people they always just complain and they're like, this can make you look a little childish. So we shall see how it looks, but I do think it'll be cute for when your hair is still nice to have out, but you just kind of want to have like this section of it a little picked up. So it looks like for the most part, we'll just start with putting a rubber band on 2 portions of the hair, and then it's honestly just a braid. So I am just looking at it right here. I think what we'll do is just pick up like this portion like this, and then we can do it across this way, and it's really just to pick up that front hair right there, because you do want to leave a lot of your hair out so that it still looks really nice and put together. And I think the key with this is to make sure that you tie your hair like away from your face. I think honestly, I think I might just pick up a little more, just because I think I want it to look a little less like that. But I also want to make sure that it doesn't look like I have no hair on that side, because my hairline, like, it starts really like more deep inside. So sometimes it'll look like I have no hair, which is, you know, whatever, it's genetic. My dad has it, my sisters have it. It is what it is. Nothing some eyeshadow can't fix. But we are going to just start off with pinning that hair back. And then I'm just gonna hold this right here. So I have these clear rubber bands that I'll just be putting, and I'm just literally tying the hair, but just making sure that it is away from the face. So I'm not gonna tie this too much because we are literally about to take this hairstyle off in like 5 minutes. But I'm just gonna put it like that, right? We're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So I'm just making sure that it's parallel, and then we'll just go like this. And then we're just gonna once again push that hair back. I'll probably collect a little more just because, honey, I have so much hair. So doing like 3 little strands of hair like they would typically do doesn't work for me, baby girl. I need to put a lot more hair. So we're gonna do that. Take the clear elastic and tie her down. Let me make sure that we have it nice and set. Honestly, you can even just wear the hairstyle like this to have it taken out of your face. And actually, one of the hairstyles that I'll be doing up next is very similar to this that Kylie wears. So we'll stick to that. But this one is going to be more specifically with the cute little braids. So honestly, this is step number 1. I'm like, hold on, let's make sure that we do that. And then step number 2 is literally going to be to just do a braid on here. So let me just do that. Let's split it amongst 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just gonna braid it down. And then they'll typically stop like a little less than all the way at the bottom to tie it down. And then, you know, you kind of just leave it like that. I'm just gonna open it a little so it falls a little better. And then we will play a little bit more with it as we go, but that is pretty much the overall idea. I think it looks cute. Let's do the other side. And the braids kind of just like fall a little bit on here. What I am gonna do is just kind of like push a little bit of the hair up this way just so that it's not so flat, so we kind of have some volume. And I kind of like it. I think it looks kind of cute. It is a little like, oh, I used to do this when I was younger type of hairstyle. But I feel like if you have your makeup nicely done, it can kind of look, you know, a little more cute. But by all means, like, try it out on your own and see if you like it. So far, I don't think it's bad. I think you know what I do think I would prefer? Like the black elastics. I think black elastics will look a little better because you won't see them as much as you see these clear ones. Even though you would think you wouldn't see the clear ones because they're clear. But you do. So I'm just gonna push down these, like make sure that the baby hairs are down and that this hair looks nice and seamless. So this is the following hairstyle. I think it's cute. And yeah, super easy to recreate hairs out of the face, which I think is the top priority. And that is that. Next hairstyle that we are going to be doing is going to be inspired by Miss Kylie Jenner, and this hairstyle is also super simple. It's just like a half up, half down, but instead of it just being one hair tie, there's 2. So what I'm gonna just do is, I already have my hair kind of split down the middle in that sense, so I'm just gonna pretty much just take half of my hair and move that up, because that is what we will be tying up, and doing the same for the other side. So I'm just gonna make sure that they are the same, going right behind the ear and collecting all this hair, and then the rest we can sort of just like tie up and put away until we have all this hair collected, just so that it doesn't mix up. And we're just gonna use those same elastics that we used earlier for the Hailey Bieber hairstyle. And this is literally just picking up that hair, combing it up, and we're just gonna tie it like this, and that way it'll just fall super cute with the rest of the hair out. So the main thing you want to just make sure is that like your hair is nice and seamless, that there's no bumps or anything like that. And then with the elastic, we'll just tie that down, and then of course we'll go in with the gel and fix those baby hairs and make sure that everything looks really nice and put together. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's right here, and we'll tie that. And honestly, like I mentioned earlier, I'd probably prefer black hair ties, but we're working with what we got. These are just great because they slide off, like they're the non-grip ones, which is great. It won't destroy your hair. But yeah, this is pretty much what we're doing on this same side too. Just gonna pull the hair back and then let the hair out. And it's once again another great way to have your hair out of your face, but it's also, you know, a cute hairstyle. And then we tie it up. Honestly, I'm like, I don't even want to take these hairstyles off. They're all so cute. And I'm like, girl, you need to try them. I always do these like on videos and things like that. And then my everyday, I'm just like, is my hair gonna stay out or in a bun? Like those are the 2 options that I always give myself. And I don't know why, because there's so many cute hairstyles to do. So literally guys, that was it. That was literally it. We have this super cute half up, half down. I like to take out just a little bit of hair on the side to make it look a little more like, you know, just to have some hair down. Some people like it, some people don't. I am definitely one of those people that likes to have a little hair down there on the side, just to, you know, have some hair out. It's a preference of mine. And then we're just, you know, combing down these baby hairs, putting them to have a nice little shape, making sure that all of this hair up here is nice and tame. And that, my friends, is pretty much it with this hairstyle. I'm telling you, when I was looking at these, I'm like, honestly, like, I mean, I'm sure like when they do it, it's like a whole long procedure, because they're probably like straightening their hair, then curling their hair, then doing this and then doing that. But if you're just looking for everyday hairstyles for when your hair, like, it's already done. Like, for instance, like me right now, that I already have my hair straight, but it's like day 2, day 3, day 4, that you're like, okay, it's a little oily to just have out, I want to style it. Or if you're going back to school and you're just like, I don't want my hair in my face, but I still want my hair down. That is honestly the purpose of this video. I looked up for hairstyles that specifically still had your hair out, that you can still see your length, or, you know, the texture and style of your hair, but that the hair is out of your face. Because that is, like, for me, the main thing. Like, I just want my hair out of my face. So this is once again another hairstyle that super simple to recreate and do, and you look super cute and you look like, wow, you took some time to do your hair. Last hairstyle that we will be doing today is going to be very simple, and that is literally just being able to do that low bun look, but with a claw clip. And we are going to be using specifically this photo from Miss Kylie Jenner. She typically wears this a lot. I see a lot of them doing that, and I guess it's just super easy with the claw clip to just collect your hair. But one thing I found is that when your hair is not like as thin or as fine, it can be pretty challenging to get a good claw clip to hold all that hair. So I've really opted for these really like big ones that can hold my hair, because like I said earlier, honey, mama has a lot of hair over here. So what we're gonna do is we already have that line down the middle, and I'm just gonna start with like combing all the hair back, because we are going to go for like a sleek low bun look. But instead of tying it with a hair tie, we are going to tie this with the claw clip. And I think this one is going to be great for like day of wash, or even like when your hair is like too dirty or too just like not okay to even have out, but you're just like, you know what, I don't want to have it necessarily just like in a bun, or like, you know, I want to still do something that's stylish, or that'll look cute. So adding that claw clip really does bring in that trendy piece. And what I'm just gonna do is I hope you can see, and I'm just gonna turn around so you can see. Honestly, you'll probably see better than I can, because I can't really see much, but I'm just collecting all of it. And what I'm gonna do is just twist that hair and be able to just continuously twist it so that it has that like nice little bun area. And I'm going to come take the claw clip, and I'm going to try and collect hair from here to be able to hold down right there. And I'm gonna just make sure that it's nice and centered. I do like to leave a little bit of hair out. I think that makes it look super cute, playful, and fun. And I'm just gonna make sure that that's really nice and secure. I think for the most part it should be. I don't feel anything hanging out or anything like that. So that is pretty much the bun in the back. And what I like to do, I like to make it a little messy. So I like to like take a little bit of hair out here, a little bit of hair out in the bottom, just to, you know, make it look a little nice and messy, so it doesn't look like too like put together. I like the messy look, especially when my hair is like in a bun or whatever like that. I like to just take these little things out. We'll take that gel once more and just make sure that these bad boys are like smooth down all the way, because we don't want them sticking up. That is not part of the hairstyle. That is not part of the look. And by all means, you can keep the hair in, you can keep the hair out. Like I said, it's preference for me. Hold on, I see some hair sticking out here. That is just me being the perfectionist that I am at times. But honestly, with the hair, I'm just like, whatever. We don't really care. But it looks so cute. And like I said, you can put whatever color matches with your outfit, and it makes it an accessory. It makes your hair look super nice, and it just looks cute and put together. I see a lot of celebrities using that, and it's literally so easy. You just need to make sure that you have a claw clip that can actually hold the amount of hair that you have. So that pretty much concludes this hairstyle. There you go. You have 5 hairstyle ideas for going back to school, going back to work, if you're a working mom, if you just don't have time to do your hair, but you want to like at least style it somehow. I hope these 5 hairstyle ideas helped you. I know they helped me. I at least have one for like 5 days in a row, and then we'll just start and repeat them again. I'll be on the hunt for newer hairstyles too, to be able to share down the line. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.